Hey Smoothers, it's Cam, and today I'm going to try and make Back 4 Blood into Left 4 Dead 3 using some mods. These mods are completely free to download. All you have to do is join our Discord, and in the announcements channel you'll find a link to our website, and that's where you can go download them. The mod I'm using is one that lets us take 151 cards in our deck instead of the normal 15. Because there are some cards in this game, such as Ammo Stash, that give us infinite ammo on our secondary, and Killer Instinct that makes it so we can't aim down sights, that make this game a little bit more like Left 4 Dead. However, when you put all these cards into the same deck, it really just doesn't work, but when you're allowed to take as many cards as you want, we can make it work. So here's the deck I'm using. We are going to be taking 31 cards, and the way this mod works is as soon as we load into the game, we get all of the cards that we put in this deck, and then we just don't get to take any more from there on, which makes it more like Left 4 Dead because we ourselves are not getting stronger through the levels. However, we can find better weapons and attachments. If you do download this mod, you can copy this deck, you can make your changes. It doesn't really matter, it's all just for fun. But let me just explain why I picked these cards and why I think it works. There are many differences between Back 4 Blood and Left 4 Dead, so to figure out all the changes I need to make, I went and played Left 4 Dead 2 for a bit, and like I said, you have infinite ammo on your secondary, so we took Ammo Stash. There's no aiming, except for snipers, so we took Killer Instinct, and we're just gonna have to get over the fact that we can't aim with snipers. It is what it is. We also are taking Mean Drunk, because there's no sprinting in Left 4 Dead, but to make sure we're not too slow, we're gonna take Marathon Runner and Dash. The hipfire accuracy is very good in Left 4 Dead because you can't aim down sights. So we're going to be taking a few cards that make our accuracy better, such as Hunker Down, which gives us 40% more accuracy once we crouch. It does give us 10% damage resistance, which isn't in Left 4 Dead, but we have to work with what we got. I didn't want to give us too much accuracy because then every gun we had would become a laser. Although your hipfire is very good in Left 4 Dead, it is not that good. We also took some more cards that make us do more damage because in Left 4 Dead, I realized the specials are so much weaker and easier to kill. So I wanted killing the specials in this game to be a little bit easier as well. That's why we took Ridden Slayer and Glass Cannon. The other reason we took Glass Cannon is to make sure our health is a little closer to 100. I felt like keeping the health around the 100 mark made sense in trying to make it more like Left 4 Dead. Past this, we take a few more cards that give us more accuracy and damage, and then I took a couple cards that make it so we do more stumble. In Left 4 Dead, it is so much easier to stumble all the specials, so I wanted to kind of bring that over into Back 4 Blood as well. Trauma damage doesn't exist in Left 4 Dead, and I wanted it to be less important, so we took Field Surgeon, and we're also taking Life Insurance, which gives us even more reduced trauma, plus an extra life, which brings us more in line with Left 4 Dead, where you could go down 2 times, and then the next time you were dead. As in Left 4 Dead, you're only allowed to hold one offensive accessory, so we are not going to be taking any cards that make it so we can hold more of those. And if you want to keep it more like Left 4 Dead, as you're playing through the game, you shouldn't be buying any of the cards that let you do that as well. We're also going to take Bomb Squad and Demolitions Expert, but the catch is, if you are going to try and play this game like Left 4 Dead, you should not be picking up and using grenades. The reason I'm taking these cards is to put emphasis on using propane tanks, so that those explosives will do more damage, and putting more emphasis on using a Molotov. We also take a few cards to make melee a little stronger, because in Left 4 Dead you could kill specials with a few hits. I didn't want to make it too strong though, and I made sure not to take any card that was going to give you extra health from getting melee kills. Overall, I think this deck does pretty well at making the game more like Left 4 Dead. At the end of the day, you're just doing this for fun, so you can set as many rules as you want. When I went through and I played using this deck, I set some rules, such as I couldn't pick up grenades or flashbangs. For quick items, I only allowed myself to take a defib, and I set a rule so I wasn't allowed to buy any more cards. The point of this deck is not to be overpowered, it's just to play through the game like it's Left 4 Dead and have a good time. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. Subscribe to stay up to date on what we're doing with Back 4 Blood, and also leave a comment of what kind of mods you'd like to see us make in the future. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. Have a good one, everybody. Holy.